Joining me now, Will Cain, co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend, and Sean Davis, CEO and co-founder of The Federalist. Will, let's start with you. Wait a second, what's going with the hat?
We're in Nashville.
Oh, okay. All right, can you wear hats inside? I guess you can if it's a cowboy hat.
I'm both disappointed and impressed that you know that, which reveals I'm not a real cowboy.
You look great. You look great with it. Leave it on. Leave it on. Whatever. All right. So what is going on here in your view? You saw what happened last night. We're just kind of learning dribs and drabs about who was there and who was involved, but it seems like it's, well, both sides escalated this.
Well, first of all, I think the comparison that you make, and everybody cringes when you bring up January 6th, but I think your comparison is spot on. Look at the fervor. Look at the interest in pursuing January 6th protesters, which is a condemnable but single event. Compare this event to what happened just the day before, the pro-Israel protest in Washington, D.C. And for that matter, why don't you compare it to any protest in support of Donald Trump or any rally in support of Donald Trump or any conservative cause against a whole host of rotundas and capitals that have been filled and moved to just short of violence, in many cases over the line to violence. And I think when you see the response, as you point out, I think you see how interested our government is in pursuing not justice, but those who have an agenda that they do not appreciate.
You know, Sean, the former National Guardsman from New Jersey, who they set upon for months, staking out his house, the mayor of the New Jersey community said he's no threat to the community. I mean, if they want to arrest him, but they turned this thing over the last month into this spectacle with roadblocks and SWAT teams, and the guy just, gave up. But, I mean, you see that in the resources that were expended, the FBI, the state police, the local police. And here it's like, I guess facial recognition doesn't work on Capitol Hill. You had Hakeem Jeffries inside, I think, in that building, and other Democrat officials. But again, a shocking and aggressive lack of interest on the part of those who care so much about these issues.
It is. And it's easy to say, oh, they're hypocrites. It's more complicated than that. It's not hypocrisy. It's hierarchy. All that talk about them loving democracy, hating insurrections, it was all about
Total lie.
Total lie. It was about grabbing power. They support whatever gives them power. They oppose whatever takes away power. So when their allies are protesting and rioting, they're fine with it. But when their enemies do it, even peacefully, it's an insurrection.
So, Will, they were out there lionizing the police. And look, we're obviously incredibly pro-police here on the Ingraham Angle and all across Fox. But they were pretending to be pro-law enforcement to advance their political narrative after January 6th. Watch.
They try and erase the heroism of the police officers and to hold up the violence of the insurrections.
They love the rioters. They love the thugs. They love the people that are beating them up. And Republicans hate cops.
Are you going to be on the side of law and order? Are you going to be on the side of the Capitol Police officers and the Metropolitan Police Department officers who, were beaten by the MAGA crew?
Well, it seems to be a little cognitive dissonance here about the way they're approaching helping law enforcement. I mean, you saw the line of Capitol Hill police. I mean, whether it was on January 6th or your heart goes out to these police officers.
But they've returned to par. The way they're approaching law enforcement today is the way they've approached law enforcement throughout the BLM riots and throughout law enforcement in any racial injustice case. The January 6th incident was the blip on the radar because it served their political purposes. It served their hierarchies, to Sean's point.
There's still like 1,000 people they're trying to find in the United States, 1,000 people.
You know what I'm interested in as well, Laura, is the level of shock among Democrats in seeing this land at their doorstep. That was the headquarters of the DNC, but this is a project that's been a half a century in the making. The Palestinian cause has been tied to the far left formally through the Soviet Union since the 1950s, and they've been breeding this oppressor and oppressed Marxist ideology, teaching young people to see everyone as their oppressor, and now it lands at their doorstep. I don't think they get to be surprised, maybe a little shocked, but this is what they bred for half a century.
And Sean, today the Capitol Police in a statement said that, again, 6 officers were treated for injuries. Some got minor cuts, but they were pepper sprayed, some, and others punched. And remember that, going back to that story in New Jersey, that individual was, accused of using pepper spray against a police officer. The narrative got a little jumbled there, but one of the individuals who was accused was actually sentenced to a 14-year prison term. I mean, 14 years?
Right.
And what's going to happen here? It looks like a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, it's shocking. They did one arrest last night. One arrest. You had cops hurt.
Was there a Justice Department big press conference about how they were going to find every last person who did this? I missed it. Did anyone see that?
We must have missed it. They arrested one person. We saw a couple press releases from Capitol Police, and that was it. There were no manhunts. There was no promise for a whole government approach to track down the perpetrators. They just tried to disappear it and pretend it didn't happen.
Well, how bad is this going to get with this pro-Hamas, anti-Israel sentiment that's obviously growing across the United States? They're getting emboldened.
Well, honestly, on the most obvious and shallow level, it's going to get horrific for Democrats. It's already seen that. You've seen that in the polling for Joe Biden. It divides the Democratic Party. But us as a country, I'm afraid it gets really bad because it's just another step, but not the final step on this evolution in our country that we pit everyone against each other by identity through the lens of oppressor.
So that's the neo-Marxist playbook, is it not? Will and Sean, great to see you in person on set. Thanks so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.